his playmaker. Morant. Jump pass left wing to Brooks. Dillon's rainbow three is up short. Loose ball gathered by Justin Jackson. Thunder get it back up 9 with 1:30 to play. They're in good shape now. When scoring 120 plus this season, Oklahoma City is 4-1, maybe on the route to 5-1. Left wing Gilgeous-Alexander. Hand check by Winslow with 8 to shoot. Well beyond the three-point line left. Comes the top bounce, Winslow to Roby. A running start to the rim. Lays it home beautifully with left hand on Clark. Thunder by 11, 126-115. Grizzlies made 5 of 18 fourth quarter shots. They've been outscored in the fourth, 36-15 by the Thunder. What an effort. Morant behind the back dribbles down the lane, knifing towards the rim on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea inadvertently knocks him down and commits his third foul. So Morant, with the clock stopped in a minute 8 to play, goes to the free throw line with Thunder up 126-115. Shea with 29. And a total for the Thunder of 7 in double figures for a second consecutive game as Roby became the 7th with his 9 to 10 points a moment ago. Morant at the free throw line, perfect on the afternoon. Pass and makes the first. I beg your pardon, he's missed one. He's 6 of 7 from the line, has 19 points and 6 assists. So the Grizzlies on the opening half of a back-to-back head to Phoenix after this one to match up with the Suns tomorrow. Thunder get the day off tomorrow before they hit the road for a 4-game swing that starts in Chicago on Tuesday. Thunder about to score the Grizzlies 30-12 since the 10:27 mark when they were down by 8. Morant makes the foul shot. He's got 20. Grizzlies show full court pressure. Justin Jackson giving the ball deep in the backcourt. Angles left. Beats Morant. Across the timeline. Gives it left wing to Pokashevsky. Alexei playing keep away. 12 to shoot. Bounce feeds between the rings to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea maneuvers away from Brooks. Now retreats. 7 to shoot. 50 seconds left. Thunder by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander dancing on the dribble. Crossing over, bucking right, steps back. 1 to shoot he does. A lean-in three-pointer that he misses wide left. Didn't hit the rim, only backboard, and that surrenders possession to the Grizzlies on the Thunder's 24th turnover of this game. They've accounted for 32 Grizzly points thus far. So despite that number, and despite allowing 60 points in the paint, OKC's overcome it with 16 made three-pointers and 26 of 30 foul shooting, 58% efficiency from the floor overall. Kenrich Williams in, Justin Jackson out, a defense for offense substitution there, with 44.4 seconds left. Thunder by 9, 126-117. Winslow will inbound at three-quarter court, gets it into Morant deep in backcourt. Josh streams cross timeline with a running start, gets Valanciunas pick, pulls up, fires, the three-pointer straight away short, an air ball as it's out of bounds to the Thunder. With 38.4 to play, it would be window dressing Ramirez. Oklahoma City is going to win this thing. Up by 9 as Justin Jackson checks back in now for offense for the Thunder, sitting down Isaiah Roby. A bit better foul shooter is Jackson than Roby. 38.4 seconds left. Oklahoma City with a 36-point fourth quarter, a season high. They've scored a season high 126 points, leading by 9 as Valanciunas is out dejectedly for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton checks in as Memphis presses all over the floor. Ty Jerome to inbound. Looking. Holding. Timeout Thunder. Couldn't get it in effectively. Thunder burned one of their 2 remaining timeouts, leading by 9 at 126-117 with 38.4 to play. Will take time. This is Thunder basketball.
Take a walk on the wild side with Brahms' new pimento bacon cheeseburger. This bacon cheeseburger adds southern flair to a classic, featuring Brahms pimento cheese piled high on a juicy hamburger patty and hickory smoked bacon. Throw on a slice of American cheese with mayo that all melts together for dreamy, cheesy goodness in every heavenly bite. Stop wasting time and go get Brahms pimento bacon cheeseburger. Ain't nothing better than Brahms.
Starting a lineup of Justin Jackson, Alexei Pokashevsky, a 19-year-old rookie, Moses Brown in his first ever NBA start, Ty Jerome in his first ever NBA start, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's overcome a multi-time 12-point deficit against the Memphis Grizzlies, who are healthy entering this game, to lead 126-117 with 38.4 seconds to play. This team's resiliency, moxie, will continue to be inspiring and pretty extraordinary. Jerome will inbound near sideline front court. Thunder to try to get it in, up 9 with 38.4 left, with 1 timeout left. Jerome looking, gets it into Roby out front lifted. Isaiah doubled, reached in on, and Winslow takes the ball from him. Justin back, up the left side to Brooks, left corner to Morant. Slicing inside, pinned by Roby. Up top to Melton for a straightaway three-pointer that goes. It's 126-120, and the Grizzlies burn their final timeout with 25.4 seconds to play. Or no, instead they will look at, I guess, whether or not this was a three-point make by Melton out front. They go immediately to replay here. Was it called a 2 or a 3? I think they called it a 3, and it's been validated quickly on review. So no timeout, 25.4 to play. Melton with a tough shot has 13 himself. Thunder got to navigate against Memphis pressure. Jerome, Jackson, Gildas-Alexander, Pokashevsky, and Isaiah Roby on the floor. Jerome runs the baseline, gets it into Jackson, wriggles up the right sideline against Dylan Brooks, and Brooks fouls him. Brooks commits his 5th, and that brings Justin Jackson to the free throw line the other way. Jackson from the line this season at 82%, a career 79% foul shooter. The Thunder have been strong at the stripe in this game, 26 of 30, 89%. As Jackson's been limited to just 3 points in this game, going to the stripe for the first time. Justin dribbles 3 times, bends his knees, eyes the rim, dips, shoots, it's short, and no good. He needs this one to extend this Thunder lead from 2 possessions to 3. It's 6 right now at 126-120. Ty Jerome out. Kenrich Williams in to defend the perimeter. Jackson's second is up. That one's good. Thunder by 7, 127-120. Anderson against full court Thunder pressure gets into Morant, who flies up the left sideline. Ja, Thunder set, drives the baseline and dunks. 18.2 to play. Thunder will inbound up 7. As Gildas-Alexander spins away from traffic deep in the backcourt. Ball pried away from him, knocked out of bounds by Dylan Brooks with 16.5 left. OKC by 5, 127-122. Pokashevsky to inbound deep in the backcourt as the Thunder burn their final timeout. The lead is 5, 16.5 to play, not over yet. Memphis still has 1 timeout with which to work. Oklahoma City nursing a 127-122 lead. As we pause, this is Thunder basketball. What was the time they took the lead on the Poku 3? Do you have that?
Sunsets, potholes, trash trucks in your way when you're running late. And of course, AAA's never-ending reliable roadside assistance. Because for over 100 years, we're always close, and we never close.
606.
Jumps, or just smoothing out those bumps in the road. We provide 24/7 service, so you can have 24/7 peace of mind. Join today and get 50% off at AAA.com/openroad. New members only. Other restrictions apply. See site for details.
Teams build identities during seasons, and while the Thunder have been resilient and coming back to win 9 times when down by double digits, second high in the NBA, trailing only the Lakers at 10, the Grizzlies have squandered 7 double-digit leads this season. That's 5th worst in the NBA, maybe a 6th coming in this game, or I should say an 8th coming in this game, because OKC's up 5, 127-122. Still ample time for the Grizz, 16.5 seconds, as Oklahoma City, by utilizing the timeout, moves the ball into the front court. Ty Jerome will inbound, far sideline front court with Jackson, Roby, Gildas-Alexander, Pokashevsky out there with him. Grizzlies overplaying the ball as into the backcourt. Jackson comes to it. Jump pass across the timeline to Roby. Isaiah centers the ball, lobs it up left sideline to Pokashevsky. Left wing Gildas-Alexander down to 8 seconds. Shea splits the double team and is fouled doing so by Morant and Brooks. Helped up off the floor by John Morant with 7.5 to play. Oklahoma City, a great job of spacing the floor, breaking Jackson to the backcourt, and before Justin could be harassed too much, he jump passed across the timeline to Roby, and that allowed the Thunder to space the floor and force a lot of time off the clock. Shea at the line where he's 9 of 9, 7.5 left. He bends his knees, dips, shoots, and misses the front off the back of the rim. Gildas-Alexander bidding for his 9th 30-plus point scoring game, his 3rd in a row. Gets the ball for the second, 7.5 left, Thunder by 5, 127-122. That one is on the way. Good. Shea with an even 30, a game high. Grizzlies don't burn their final timeout yet. 7.5 left. And deep in backcourt, Winslow up the right side to Morant. Pump fake. Steps back, fires. The long angle right 3 is up. No good. Rebound volleyed in the lane. Jackson has it. It's over. The Thunder become the first team, along with the Lakers, to come back to win from double digits down for the 10th time this season. Undermanned as they were today, they showed tremendous heart and resilience to battle back from a dozen behind multiple times to beat the Grizzlies 128-122, scoring a season-high 128 points, knocking down 58% of their shots, drilling 10 threes in the second half, 16 trifectas on the afternoon as they win it 128-122 with a season-high in scoring. Our Airco hot shot of the game Brought to you by Airco Services, the company you keep, the Alexei Pokashevsky right wing three-pointer with 6:06 to play that gave the Thunder their first lead at 109-108 since 48-46 with 4:53 left in the second quarter, and they ride it out to a tremendous 128-122 victory. Their 17th this season against 22 losses, improving to 8-12 at home. The Grizzlies suffer a setback, falling to 17-18 on the year, 128-122 the final, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander joins me downstairs with a headset on. Shai, a tremendous individual game with 30 points again, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. What is it about the resolve you guys show in a game like this, your 10th win when coming from double digits back this season, that leads the league?
Yeah, at the end of the day, we just want to win. We are a group of guys that are competitors and are willing to do whatever it takes, and you guys saw that tonight. It wasn't pretty. We had way too many turnovers, and the fact that we were still in the game says a lot. But yeah, we just wanted to, come out here and get a W as always.
Really bizarre numbers in this game. You mentioned it. I mean, 25 turnovers and 35 points. How do you overcome that on your home floor, undermanned as you were?
Yeah, getting stops down the stretch, and in that fourth quarter, really, and then just try to get the best shot possible offensively, and playing for each other and together.
You're down 10 going to the fourth quarter. It's your second game in as many days. You're shorthanded, as we've talked about, your third game in 4 days. Tell me where the resolve comes from this unit, because you call on a Darius Miller. He contributes 11 today. Right. Kenrich Williams, a big game off the bench. I mean, seems like you guys get resourceful and find ways.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys that I say are hoopers. They do a lot of things on the floor that help us win basketball games. And you guys saw tonight, D-Mail came in, K-Rich came in, really the whole bench. And as you said, we were undermanned, but it didn't matter. We had guys that wanted to win.
Jay, in your third season at age 22, it seems like you've learned as you've gone. You're now one of the best clutch players in basketball, mentored by one of the masters, Chris Paul, in that regard last season. What does his influence carrying into this year mean for you as you continue to build on strong improvement individually?
Yeah, Chris, me and Chris are obviously close. Really bonded last year, and that's really a brother of mine. And obviously with him being around for so long and doing so many things, he could teach you the world. But as far as this season, yeah, I just wanted to be that guy for my teammates. They trust me to make plays down the stretch. I trust the work I put in, and you guys are seeing it every night.
Tremendous win for you guys. Congratulations on it, Shai. Enjoy the off day tomorrow. Thanks for the visit.
Thank you.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 30, third consecutive game at 30-plus points. As the Thunder, in maybe one of the more improbable wins this season, come back, rally, and beat the Grizzlies 128-122, scoring a season high in the process on 57.5% field goal shooting. They dominated the backboard. Again, a committee effort there, 46-32 against the bigger Grizz as they win it by 6. This one is memorable for the Thunder. It's their 17th win this season. They take the homestand 2 victories to 1. They even the series with Memphis at 1 victory apiece, with the third and final game coming on March 24th in this building. What a win for the Thunder, 128-122 over the Grizz. We'll come back with the final numbers and final thoughts next. This is Thunder Basketball.
There are few things in life you can